It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, one and all. You've made the right choice this morning to tune into your feel-good breakfast show. It is Expresso. We're live right here on SABC3. And I'm sure you've been paying attention. If you haven't, well, it looks like Graeme is shaping up to be quite the authority on shaving. And you might have noticed his beard transformation from long stubble to smoothly shaven last week, right?
Yeah, and that's because he was getting an expert guide on how to shave, and he was doing this with the BIC Flex premium disposable razor. And this is how it, and by it I mean his beard, went down.
Over the last few weeks, I've been talking a lot about men's grooming with a special focus on shaving and razors. Well, today, as my beard depicts, it's time for me to master my own look with BIC's Flex line of premium disposable razors. It's not going to be just any shave. I've come to Hermanos, one of the hottest barber shops in town, where a qualified barber is going to guide me through the process so I can get the best possible results, and I'm going to score an amazing cup of coffee. Gentlemen, thank you so much for welcoming me into your amazing space, and there's a really cool energy here. Starting to get a little bit emotional about letting go of my beard, but this journey, this male grooming journey that I've been on has revealed a lot of my own misconceptions. There is a lot of misinformation out there. What are some of the big misconceptions you guys have encountered in this space?
So there's a couple of misconceptions about shaving, and the first one is that a blade is a blade is a blade, which it isn't. So not all blades are the same. You get better blades and you get not so good blades. What makes the difference between the blades is obviously the metal that's used to create the blade, and then the sharpness of the blade, and some blades aren't as sharp as others. So that would also cause some irritation if it's not sharp enough. Another misconception is that your skin is normally irritated after a shave, and that is also not true. If you're shaving properly, your skin shouldn't be irritated and you shouldn't get ingrown hairs.
Let's talk about blades now. We've got 3, 4, and 5 blades in this particular range. Does it make a very big difference? How should I be considering what amounts of blades are right for me and for my shave, for my skin type?
The more sensitive your skin, the fewer the blades you should use. More blades do offer the advantage of catching more of any hair that gets left behind, but generally younger shavers and shavers with skin that's prone to sensitivity should opt for fewer blades.
The time has come. I'm really looking forward to cracking open a fresh pack of BIC's Flex 5 razors. I'm also going to be using the Comfort line with aloe vera for sensitive skin, because I'm a sensitive guy. Looking forward to using the products, putting them to the test, but also having a pro looking over my shoulder as I do.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Where do I start?
So start with heat and moisture. Clean, wet, warm face.
All right, so obviously I'm using a gel in this case. What kind of consistency do you need that cream to be at?
So you're trying to work it up to get as rich and as big as possible. The shaving cream acts more as an insulation barrier than a lubricant. It keeps the moisture and the heat into the face.
Wow.
So the thicker the lather, the better the shave will be.
Let's do it. Bye-bye, beard. It's the last time I'll see you. Start there.
So try use circular motions when you're applying it. Get the brush underneath the bristles of the hair. It'll allow the shaving cream to get between skin and hair as opposed to just sitting on top of it. And then just a little hack for applying it over the upper and lower lip. Pinch your lips together like this, and then be vigorous. Get up all up in there. Yeah.
I think the best piece of advice was related to, and it's quite practical, to using a shaving brush and using circular motions to stimulate the hair follicles, lift those hair follicles. It also kind of exfoliates the skin just a little bit. My skin feels fantastic. I feel like I've had like a little mini pamper session, and to know that I can do that myself and also continue that awesome culture of shaving with a brush, love it. All right, look, I'm no pro, but I feel stimulated, my skin feels stimulated, and I think I've got some pretty good coverage here. Shave.
Let's do it.
So do I rinse the blade in running water?
As often as possible. The cleaner the blade, the better. So just as a final tip, try and pay attention to shave with or at most across the grain. A lot of people have a change in direction in this area, so pay attention to come to about halfway and then come up so you don't inadvertently go against the grain. So try as much as possible to stretch the skin, particularly over the jawline where it's contoured. Give it a stretch up and then a stretch down when you're below.
bit of stubble, skin feels soft, great, not irritated, good blades. I haven't actually used an edging blade before. I've kind of really struggled to get defined lines. I don't grow really good sideburns, but I was actually able to get quite a cool defined cut there. So the edging blade for me is a really cool feature on the blade. I think for me, ultimately, the Flex 5, when you talk about premium disposable razors, that is the most premium of the lot. And the fact that it's got that added functionality, that added bonus, awesome. Like a new man. Awesome. So now that I've revealed this fresh, rejuvenated skin, what's the best way to look after the skin post-shave?
Well, it's a very important part of the process. Basically, the first and very important thing you want to do is to treat the skin with cold water. This prevents bacteria from entering the open pores that you've previously opened with the hot water. At Hermanos, we use a cold, wet towel on the face to do this. And then after the pores are closed, you want to pat it dry and finish off with a high-quality post-shave balm or cream. This just prevents the bacteria going into the skin and also it finishes off and moisturizes the skin.
So a lot of guys out there have followed this grooming journey. Some top tips for South African men wanting a good, rewarding shave?
You know, we highly recommend every once in a while, once a month or so, to treat yourself for a full process here, a facial, a shave. It's got all the components of the do's and don'ts, and exfoliation, moisturizing. It's high-quality pampering.
Because every man deserves a little pampering. I've loved this process. Thank you so much for taking the time and the care and for really educating me today. I really appreciate it. I will be back for the full service shave. Thank you so much, gents.
Pleasure.
Thanks for coming in, Graeme.
Thank you. I have respect for what that represents. Whether you are choosing to groom a beard or go completely clean shaven, it's empowering to know how to shave in a way that works with your skin and not against it. It's my hope that after our education today and with the technology behind BIC's Flex razors and Comfort shaving cream and gel, that you're going to approach your own shaving routine with a newfound confidence.
Wow, man.
Transformation.
Absolutely. So if you are as impressed as we are, then go on ahead and purchase your BIC Flex razor at leading local retailers and learn more about the product at za.bicworld.com. And remember that you could win a 1,000 Rand Superbalist voucher every day until the 12th of August.
So if you purchase any BIC Flex razor and WhatsApp a copy of your till slip to 082-255-3706, then you stand a chance to win. So terms and conditions can be found on expressoshow.com. That number again is 082-255-3706. Good luck.
Master your look with BIC Flex.